is what will be happening to the crust at point B, which is right here. Today, students are going to be able to identify convergent, divergent, and transform plate boundaries based on the movement of the plate. So again, we're moving away from this idea of continental drift more into the modern idea of plate tectonics, and we're going to be learning about those different plates today. How are you going to do that? Students will be examining a world map and identifying the plates of the Earth. Hopefully, upcoming reminders, we're going to have an early out on Friday. How many of you are hoping that we get out on Thursday due to a blizzard? Me too. First of all, I want a little snow. It just doesn't feel wintry. You know, if it's going to be cold, let's have snow on the ground. And secondly, I really want to start early on my winter break. All right, so I'm going to be quiet. Give me a moment to take attendance. Give you a moment to go ahead and write that down. So I will set up my alarm, or my timer rather, for just 1 minute and take attendance. You were not here today? You were not here today?
He's here.
Oh, sorry, my bad. That's right, we switched, didn't we? Who sits there now?
Peyton. Right there?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and look at this. Somebody get me started, help me out here. I'm gonna draw a picture first. So then if we are looking at what's going on, I'm just gonna draw a nice simple picture, and I'm gonna look to see, it looks like we've got one convection current moving in this direction. We've got another convection current moving in this direction. So at point B right here, what will happen to the crust at point B? Could you please raise your hand, Jakira?
It would crack.
Okay,
The
so
crust would break in.
okay, so Jakira is saying crust will crack. Can somebody tell me yay or nay on that? Raise your hand, or what do we think? How many of you agree crust is going to crack there? Just 2 people? 3 people? 4? Okay, tell me, why is it going to crack there? Yeah.
Because the convection currents are going away from each other.
They're going away from each other. What's that mean is happening? Oh, thanks, man. What's that mean is happening to, what are they doing to the crust? Pulling or pushing? Yeah, so crust will crack, B/C, because the currents, and by currents I mean convection currents, are pulling the crust apart. They're pulling the crust apart at that location. We've got one going in that way and one going that way. And so we're going to end up with a big old crack there. It's going to rip, or what we call rift, apart. That's what's going to happen to the crust. Isn't that exciting? And it's all driven by what's happening underneath the plates. We're going to be looking at this picture a couple more times. Maybe this picture will be on the quiz. I don't know. And I'm going to be asking you some questions about it. Now, today, we're going to learn at what kind of a boundary that would have created. So if this cracks right here, now we've got 2 separate plates, where once there was one big part of the crust, we've cracked it into 2 sections here. And so you're going to be doing a lot of work with the mapping today, looking at what those different boundaries, meaning where those plates touch, what they mean. Are they going to be a convergent boundary? Is it going to be a divergent boundary? Is it going to be a transform boundary? And those are going to be some of the questions we're going to have on the quiz for you. Does anybody have any questions right now? Okay, I have a question for you. I've got some people that are missing the quiz that we took on Friday. And so if you are missing the quiz I took on Friday, your name is up on the board under purple. If you still have not given me an essay, except for Peyton, because you just handed that in, and I'll take your name off of there, then I am still missing an essay from you. So I really want to make sure that we're able to get those items in. It'd be super great. It'd be super great if I could get those things turned in before the break so that we could get that taken care of. That would be awesome. Please and thank you. Questions about that? All right, if anybody needs passes for Liberty Time to come on in and make up the quiz from Friday, let me know as I walk around and help you out. We are going to be doing a party with the plates. We're going to learn about plate tectonics by doing a mapping activity. So let's get our TOC, table of contents, and let's get that set up. Fifth hour, the best hour. My pen is not working very well today. I apologize. Because I tried to set this up last time, and so now today is, come on, pen. This is 12/19, and today we're going to be doing what's called Party with the Plates. Yeah, it's loud. It sounds like someone's rolling outside the hallway with something like a plane outside. I believe this is page 16? I don't know, I'm guessing. Hey, man. Thanks. Can you just put it on the table? Okay. Does anybody know what page this would be? 19. Can I have confirmation that it's possible 19? We have one person that confirm 19 on the 19th. I like that. I like that a lot. I like how that worked out. All right, so once we write down that we're on page 19, it is Party with the Plates. Let's go ahead and move to Party with the Plates, and we're going to start by talking about something called the Himalayan Mountains. Has anybody in here ever heard of the Himalayan Mountains? The tallest mountains in the world. At the top of those mountains, if we look at the rocks, sorry, I got a little excited there, we find seashells, fossilized seashells and sea marine animals in those rocks. Now, if there are fossilized seashells in the rocks, what does that mean about the land that is currently at the top of the Himalayan mountains? Yeah.
It used to be water.
Yeah, it used to be at the bottom of the ocean. And so that land was at the bottom of the ocean. And through plate tectonics, that has been uplifted. And we're going to talk about that more. Fossils of marine animals located in the rocks that are high in the Himalayan mountains. And these rocks are about 29,000 feet above sea level. Today, we're going to examine a world map to begin to understand how plate tectonic processes have caused continents to grow larger, oceans to shrink smaller, and different geologic features like the Himalayan mountains to form across the globe. We're going to be using something called this dynamic planet map, and I have put a link for this map online, so if you need to see it again, you can. It is just going to be a digital copy. The first thing I want you to do when you get back there is locate the key, and if you're having a hard time with the key or the legend, let me know, and I'll try to show you where that is. You're going to examine the symbols and what they represent, and also try to examine how to use the map scale. And the reason that we're saying scale, hi sweetie, is that this is a model of the Earth, and so this is going to be a scaled model. So you're going to go through and answer the 9 questions on the front. There's a 10th question on the back, and then you're going to go to Canvas and click on the link on Canvas for Edpuzzle. And then you're going to continue and finish the Edpuzzle that's on the back. There are no questions like on Edpuzzle, you know, where it kind of goes and then stops. That's not what it is. But the video that you're going to be watching is an Edpuzzle, and you're going to answer the questions that are on the back of the sheet. Does anybody have any questions at this moment? Okay. So, when it says list the 15 tectonic plates of the Earth found on the map, you don't have to continually write Eurasia plate, African plate. Just write the name of the plate. That's how we're going to start with that. Sound good? And then through this, you're going to see at the plate boundaries what the different boundaries or what the different dynamics are called. It's going to be either convergent, transform, or divergent. One more reminder, because I know I had some people come in late. Friday, we had a quiz, and I've got several outstanding people for that on the board. And then also in blue, these are the people that are still outstanding for turning in the essay, which is not bad. I mean, period 5 is probably doing the best compared to all of my other classes, and you're like my largest class. So look at that. Good job, y'all. I just have a few outstanding things. And if anybody wants me to write you a pass to Liberty Time as you're working on this, I'll walk around and I'll get you a pass. Okay, let's have you 3 right here work at table 7. Let's have you 3 in the middle work at table 6. Let's have you 4 in the back work at table 5. Danica, you can stay there too if you'd like. We're gonna have you 4 right here. Let's go to table 4. Yep, and then let's have you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aggie, you with me? You 5 are gonna go to table 3. We're gonna have you 3 go to table 2 and you 4 go to table 1. Call me over if you have questions. People at home, it's been lovely visiting with you today. Oh.